Ma'am, interestingly, I would like to invoke the policymaker in you and would touch on two areas that you talked about. One is communication in terms of reaching out to people and making them aware of what ails them. The second is the aspect that government alone cannot reach out. It has to be a private and government coming together.
Absolutely.
From the sixth policy point of view, can we look at alternate medicine being cheaper, being more close at hand, and possibly helping?
It's a beautiful question. The truth is, I do not know. The truth is, I do not know. We always, in our medical field, tries to majority sort of criticize and say, do not use this herbal medicines and all that stuff. The truth is, most of us don't know.
Okay.
But yes, there is now acceptance. We are realizing the strength of India and China. These are the people, these are the countries where a lot of work is being done on the plant medicines and the Ayurvedic and all. It's one of the, we Indians need to be proud about it, because it's been one of the ancient thing which came up from a country, and before we existed, so what happens is we need to probably go hand in hand and they need to take us along and we need to take them along. We need to put our brains together and try to understand whether judiciously utilizing our money, how we can do it, because there is claim, as someone was rightly saying, among the top 10 sales of companies, there is some company which is trying to sell a product for liver. So sometimes the parents come to me and say, isko bhuk nahi lag rahi, iska liver test kara do, isko ye nahi lag rahi, iska liver kara do. So there has been the ancient parents, grandparents have actually driven it into their mind that liver kamzor ho jane se aapko, you won't feel hungry, you tired, or so something, and they were actually right in their own way.
Right.
So that opens a Pandora of things where I think we should take those people along, and I think we need to do research into us. We should not just emulate the Western people.
Right.
And just, what have we given to the world in research? What? We just mimic what they are doing and call ourselves top researchers. Do we really come out with innovative products? We are extremely good in emulating that product and making the cheaper versions of that.
Right.
So we have the brains, we can do. And now India doesn't have any dearth of infrastructure and IT technicians and so if that technology and the infrastructure and getting along together with that medicine, we have to respect the other person for what he or she knows. Knowledge is a vast ocean. We all can't have the same drop. We might have some drops. We need to share and we need to move it forward. So that's how I feel.
Ma'am, it's excellent to see you so open to alternate medicine. It is humbling to note that you mentioned that you are not aware of everything. Not many show that courage. Ma'am, taking a step forward from there, when you are talking about holistic living, when you are talking about prevention, as step one, cure comes much later. We see a lot of lifestyle diseases and a lot of lifestyle changes parallelly growing. What is your view on yoga as a method of prevention in hepatitis?
You just gave me yoga. Basically what you wanted to ask me was, or rather I would put it is, if I had to say what is the role of an exercise.
Okay.
Right? Why? Because yoga has been, something which is been there in India and people have utilized it worldwide. Why is yoga popular? majority of the illnesses are psychosomatic. Majority. I'm suffering from a disease, I'm not able to eat something, or I'm not able to perform, I'm not able to do. So it has an effect on me psychologically. So majority of the illnesses, what does a doctor do half the time? We're so busy. We're just looking at, and you will be surprised, and I'm not lying, that I make every effort, and my psychologist child says that she's totally mesmerized. How do I have the vision of understanding? Even children get into depression, right?
Wow.
So with that illness, do we even bother? You're just giving them 20 pricks, you've got a liver disease, you've got a renal disease. Do you sit down? You just want to talk to the parents. So I have made amazing systems of cartoons and some books. I talk to them, make them receptive. And at the end of it, their support to me is huge. Yesterday I had to declare to a child about he's suffering from HIV. How did I do it? It is going to take some time. And so what I'm trying to say to you was, majority of the illnesses are psychosomatic, and yoga has been one of the best appreciable thing because of the asanas, because of the breathing. It's supposed to give rise to you to relaxation, so it has an effect on the psychosomatic. So I think that is the way. But at the same time, if I'm asked by a youngster that can I go to gym, can I do walking, can I do, I'm very happy.
Do it.
Because that's probably, if you're overweight, it is probably better than yoga to lose weight. Why do I say that? I do 3 days a week yoga and I do 3 days a week gym, right? So I do equally both. 3 days I'm like, and definitely the amount of workout that I do in a gym and the perspiration and all, I know I'm burning more calories there.
True.
I know that.
True.
Then why did I not leave this 3 hours of yoga and get into 6 hours and lose more? But I also know that the 3 days of yoga I totally enjoy, because the movement of that asanas, which despite my young age, so it keeps me flexible and it gives me those breathing exercises and relaxation. And in every profession, whether you like it or not, we do get short-tempered. And when you're leading I lead a department, and that's one of the first departments in the country where I created for children intestine liver diseases, and where in the private sector, this was the first department which came, where I have like 11 people working with me just to look into the intestine and liver disease of children. There's no break even. It's like huge amount of money spent, but then everything is not money.
True.
You need to grow horizontally and not just vertically after some time, like a banyan tree. Put your properties and get and look into the other drops and see how you go about it. So I personally enjoy yoga as much as I enjoy exercises. So I always put it to the court of the person. What does he or she enjoy? If you think you need to lose weight, just yoga won't be enough. But it definitely is good from the liver point of view also, because it is psychosomatic and it helps you relaxation, and those asanas and everything are very good.